What's up, everybody? It's your girl Chrissy Angel, and I'm back with another video. Thank you so much for tuning back into my channel. For those of you who were here, of course, and for those of you who are new, I'm so glad that you clicked on my video, and I hope that you enjoy this video. Yeah, I keep saying video, but y'all get the point, okay? So, long story short, I'm just happy that you guys are here. If you haven't already, before you continue this video, please go and subscribe to my channel and make sure you click that bell, because like I said, y'all, it's a brand new week. I'm on a whole new schedule, so I need y'all to know whenever I'm posting videos, because y'all gotta watch them, feel me? Y'all gotta be on it. But yeah, without further ado, so my name is Chrissy Angel, and today's video is going to be a question and answer like how I did the last time, but this time it has a little twist to it. It's all about relationships now, and I'm gonna be completely honest answering all of these questions. So that's why I need you guys to get your popcorn, get your tea, and sit right here and watch this video, okay? So thank you for choosing me, and I love you guys. And we're gonna get right into this video. This piece of hair is like irritating me, like for real. Anywho, so I had some people send me some questions via social media, whether it was Snapchat, Instagram, text message, Twitter, and total I had about 30 questions, but I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do all of that. I'm not gonna answer all of those questions. So I chose, and y'all see my book, guys, I chose I chose exactly 14 questions to answer, and they're really good questions too. So, and I chose the best for last. So I hope that you guys stick around to um, hear all my answers and make it to the end. So, like I said, guys, this is a relationship Q&A. So we're gonna start off with question number 1. Why are these men acting like little boys with jobs and relationships? That's a really good question. And like I said, guys, I'm answering these questions based on like personal experience, or just me being completely honest on like how I feel or what I've noticed in other people's relationships or in general. I look really cute right now. I'm sorry. I'm just looking at myself. Okay, anyways, I'm not gonna waste y'all time. I feel like, let me see, men are acting like little boys with jobs and relationships because it's a whole ego thing. Like, they, you know, I just, like I said, I'm personally speaking on my, on my personal answers or whatever. You guys can feel free to comment if you disagree, if you agree, if you have anything that you want to add on. To me, I feel like a lot of guys, females do this too. I'm not gonna say that that they don't. I feel like a lot of guys do everything that they can to get with the person, to get with the female or whatever, and then once they get the girl, it's like they get too comfortable. So I feel like it's an ego thing. It's comfortability, and they just feel like they're entitled. Like, all right, well, I'm in this relationship, so it is what it is. And a lot of guys, they tend to forget the same way you got your girl is the same way you can lose your girl. So I don't know. Maybe I'm not answering this question right. That's how I'm answering this question, because that's the way I think the question is being asked. If y'all feel any different, make sure that y'all comment and let me know. But I just feel like it's an ego thing. They feel entitled, and it's comfortability. They're getting too comfortable. Question number 2. What do you do when someone is fading away in your relationship? Well, I've actually been in this situation before. I was in a relationship in the past, not recently, but I was in a relationship in the past, and I was actually the one fading away. And I feel like the reason why I was fading away was because, well, for one, I was bored at a point. Like me and this person, it was just, it was like it was too predictable. I don't like my relationships predictable. I don't like to wake up in the morning and be like, yeah, so this is what this person's gonna text me, and then I'm gonna say this, and then he's gonna say this, like, or she's gonna say this, like, whatever the case may be. I don't like being bored, whether it's relationship wise, life, school, home. I don't like being bored. But to answer this question, the way that you would deal with somebody, well, what do you do when, when somebody's fading away in your relationship? Personally, I would say do things that you guys have never done. It doesn't have to be sexual, but just think outside the box. You really have to not take it for what it is, but analyze the situation. Realize why this person is fading away, or try to understand why you're fading away, because it could be you. You really have to dig deep into, okay, well, what is this person like? What don't I like? What do we like together? And let's see how we can move on from there. Because especially if you really love this person, you don't want to just end your relationship. So I would say just try to see what makes you guys happy equally, and try to spice up your relationship in any way possible. Next question. How do you deal with someone who can't open up or has a hard time trusting people? That's a good question. I actually have a hard time trusting people. I've been in relationships where it's like, why did that even happen to me? But I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I'm perfect. I've done my dirt too. So it's, I'm on both sides of the spectrum. But to answer that question, trust is something that takes a long time to build, to gain, to to keep. But trust is also something that can be gone in a split second. So I would personally say the only way for you to deal with somebody who has a hard time trusting people, or opening up, you have to be really transparent with this person. You have to communicate as best as possible, because this person is honestly walking on eggshells with you. Like, the anything that you do can tick them off, and they can feel like you're doing something that you shouldn't be doing. And personally speaking, it's not a great feeling to be in a relationship, and you have to clock your person's every move, like, or your person is telling you, I'm saying person because it could be a female, it could be a male, but I don't like the feeling of not believing you. Like, if I'm asking you, or if you're telling me like, oh babe, I'm about to go to the gym, or I'm about to go drive my mom to work, or oh nah, I'm off today, or I took off today because I'm not feeling well. I want to be able to believe that. So my answer to this question is to be completely transparent with your person, and vice versa, and to just communicate at all times. Don't have any secrets, because that'll mess up a relationship. Next question. What are signs of an F boy? You guys should already know what an F boy is. I don't want to curse, so I'm gonna just say F boy. Signs of an F boy, period, point blank, disrespect. Any sign of disrespect is a sign of an F boy. And coming from me, I would know. Um, it's just, disrespect is just something that a female should not tolerate. Not even just a female, a male as well. So, female is not perfect, but I'm speaking for my ladies right now. A F boy, you just know, like, any sign of disrespect is just, it should not be tolerated, because from what I've learned and from what I've been taught, what you allow is what will continue. So if you're allowing this person to think that it's okay to disrespect you, it's going to continuously happen until you nip it in the bud and really put your foot down. So that's really the only way to, deal with that. But yeah, disrespect is definitely a sign of an F boy. Um, how do you know if you should trust your guy? That's a good question. Because like I said, trust, it takes a long time to gain trust. I feel like the answer to that question is time. It takes time for you to know whether or not to trust somebody, and you also feel it in your gut. Like, your gut is literally always right. I keep playing with my hair, but your gut is literally always right. Like, your gut is always gonna let you know, like, all right, she's fake, he's not the one, she's the one. Like, whatever it is, your gut is telling you. You can't always follow your mind. You have to follow your heart and follow your gut, because at the end of the day, trust, like I said, is something that takes a long time for you to build, but you can lose it like that. And it's so sad that a lot of us put so much trust into this one person, and then we get effed over in the end or in the beginning. I'd rather beginning than years later, but you know, ish happens. So that's my answer to that question. Time. Time will definitely tell. You see my little book. All right, so next question. How do you get over a breakup? That's funny. Um, Anybody else would answer this question. In order for you to get over somebody, you got to get under somebody else. That's what a lot of older people have told me, and a lot of my friends. I feel like the same answer that I gave to the last question is the same answer I'm gonna give to this. Time. Time heals everything. When you get over, I mean, when you break up with somebody, depending on whether the relationship ended good or bad, at the end of the day, you still have feelings for this person. You don't want to jump into another relationship harboring feelings for this person, whether it's hatred or whether you still feeling him or her. You don't want to move on because you're not going to be happy in your next relationship, because your last relationship is the only thing that's going to be on your mind. And that's not fair to the next person, because how are you supposed to give your all? I mean, how do you expect for that person to give you their all if you're only giving them half of you because you're still stuck in the past? You feel me? And that's why I'm single now. Well, that and other reasons. But anyways, um, so yeah, definitely time. When you break up with somebody, or when somebody breaks up with you, whatever the case may be, find yourself. Use that time to not go snooping in everybody's DMs. Don't go looking for, other people to fill your time. Use that time to really reflect on why you guys broke up. Figure out what part did you play into the situation, because yes, everybody is fault at some point. I mean, everybody's at fault at some point. And then try to fix yourself, fix the situation, and then, move on later. And I wish I knew this. I wish I knew what I know. I wish I knew then what I know now, because I've been the type to, excuse me, jump from relationship to relationship to relationship. And I've never given myself time to really break up and then find myself the right way. I've always, broken up and was like, all right, well, fine, I'm on to the next one. So I would honestly say this right now has been the longest time that no, I'm lying. I'm not even going to finish that sentence. I've been single for longer. But yeah, just answer to that question is time. Next question. What should you ask on a first date? This question 7, by the way. On a first date, I don't really know what you should ask. Honestly, I'm not even gonna lie, because I don't go on dates. Um, Sadly, I just go out, and because a date can be, tell me what y'all think a date is. Comment and let me know, what do you think a date is? Because I can tell you what I think is a date, but I don't know. Everybody has different opinions. But anyways, um, in order for you to even plan to go on a first date, you and this person have to have some type of communication. Y'all have to be speaking already, whether it's email, phone, text, whatever the case may be. Y'all are in communication, right or wrong. Right. So, therefore, there should be questions that you guys are asking each other before you guys even meet up. So, therefore, I don't know what you should ask on a first date, because it's certain things that you should ask. It's certain things that you should know about a person already before you guys hang out. But then again, there's also other questions that you can ask on a first date. I don't know what you should ask. Like, I know if it was me and I'm going on a date for the first time, well, I'm meeting somebody for the first time, I'm gonna ask him or her simple questions like, all right, so, how was your day today? You know, not where do you work, because I should know that already, but like, do you enjoy your job? Um, what are your goals long term? What are your intentions with me? Like, stuff like that. But I don't know if that's what you should ask, because you're not obligated to ask anything. You have to just go with the flow. Question number 8. How do you date a guy with a kid? Should I beg for his attention? Huh. Um, I've dated 2 guys with kids, and now I have my own. So speaking from somebody who dated somebody with a kid before I had one, and now, you know, I'm possibly gonna date somebody else without a kid, and I'm the one who has one. First things first, you never beg for anybody's attention. Let's just make that clear right now. You should never beg for anything. You shouldn't even have to feel like you need to beg. I feel as though you and this person have made an agreement to be together. So he's well aware that you are his girlfriend. You're well aware that he is now your boyfriend, right? Therefore, he should understand that with the agreement of making you his lady, and understanding that yes, he does have a kid or kids or whatever, but the question says a kid, he should know how to balance. You should now put yourself in a situation where, okay, yes, I do have my kid, and my kid comes first regardless to anything and anybody, but I do want to date somebody and I want them to also have my time. So I need to, you know, balance things out. And who knows, maybe the situation between him and the mother of his child, it's a stable situation, and now you and the kid can get his attention at the same time. But begging for his attention, don't even do that. Don't ever beg for attention, because you're gonna look very desperate, and this guy is gonna be like, all right, she's doing too much, skirt skirt, like, I'm out. Don't do it. Because the 2 guys that I dated, one had a daughter, the other one had a son. You thought I was begging for attention? No. We were talking. I knew that they had a kid, and it just was what it was. I was going with the flow. It was either you and I were going to work things out and try to see where this goes with the kid or not, or you and I were just going to continue to be friends, no hard feelings, and I was just going to move on. I mean, one guy that had a kid that I was dating, I ended up having his kid. But, hey, things happen. And I'm happy to have my daughter because she's amazing. But this isn't about me. So my answer to that is, don't beg for attention. Go with the flow and just fill things out, because he should know how to balance you and his kid. Next question. Is it okay to go through your partner's phone? Is it okay to go through your partner's phone? Yes, it is okay. Because going back to the trust thing, if there's trust in your relationship, then there really shouldn't be an issue. You shouldn't pick up his phone and he starts going crazy. He shouldn't pick up your phone and you start blacking. It's just things that shouldn't happen. Now, if there's no trust in your relationship, and if you're doing God knows what with Tom, Dick, and Harry, and he's over here entertaining Melissa, Brittany, and Johanna, then it's an issue. But if you both are not doing anything, then there shouldn't be an issue. I don't have a problem with the person that I'm dating going through my phone, because I never have anything to hide. I'm an open book with the person that I'm with. Like I said, I'm very transparent. I like to make you feel like you're number one, because in my eyes you are. If I'm with somebody, I'm with you and nobody else. Nobody else is a factor to me. Like, I see them, but I don't see them. So, if I get a boyfriend right now, he can honestly go through my phone. I really don't care. Like, I really don't. I don't have anything to hide. I'm grown. Like, who's hiding anything? And it's 2019. Like, I don't have time to be, oh no, don't go through my phone because, no. That's another sign of an F boy, hiding his phone. But anyways, cause I'm about to get in my bag. Nah. But yeah, it's just, no. I don't mind it. So I would say it's okay. It's nothing wrong with it. Number 10. If you and someone are talking for a while, is it weird to not be invited to their house? Hmm. I wouldn't say it's weird not being invited to their house, because you never know the situation. Um, Speaking for a while, it depends what a while is, because it could be a few weeks, it could be a few months, a few years. That's the problem. But but if it's been a few weeks or a few months, and you guys been talking, you've been vibing, but you have not been invited to this person's house, then maybe just throw that out there, like, hey, so when am I gonna come to your house? Or when are you gonna come to mine? Stuff like that. Don't just throw yourself out there like, all right, well, I'm coming over, because you never know, this person could be embarrassed, this person could be waiting for the right moment. It could be anything, literally. It could be anything. So I guess, um, it's not weird for you not to be invited, but you literally just never know the situation. So it's always best to, like I said, going back to communication, communicate. Ask that person, hey, we've been speaking for a while. Why isn't it that I've why is it that I have never been invited to your house? And see what he or she says from there. You never know. Almost done, guys. I hope that you all are still here with me, because this question and answer is real juicy, and I'm giving it to y'all straight, no lying. Okay, so we are up to number 11 right now. What is your current relationship status and why? I think I already answered that earlier. I told y'all I'm single. I'm single. Single. All right, single. But yeah, I'm single. I'm happy with the space that I'm in right now. To answer the question, why am I single? I'm single because I know my worth. I'm single because I've realized that what you allow is what will continue, and if it continues, I might end up going to jail. So I had to remove myself from a toxic situation, because it just wasn't for me anymore. I realized that at a point, you just get tired of repeating yourself. You get tired of feeling the way you feel. Like, I don't like feeling down all the time. The negativity that was surrounding me at a point, it just wasn't for me. Everything was just, I'm not going to say the whole relationship was just terrible, because there were some good moments, but realistically speaking, the bad outweighed the good. And if you watch Medea, you would know. If you write down on a piece of paper the good he's done and the bad he's done, if the bad outweigh the good, then you got to get up out of there. For me, and that's what I had to do. I had to get up out of there, because it was like, why does this keep happening? Why is this continuing? And my fault in that relationship was opening my mouth to people about what I was going through. I thought that I had friends, and I thought that I was, able to share what I was going through with certain people. But word of advice, whatever you're going through in your relationship, try to go through it in your relationship. Don't bring it to social media. Don't run to everybody telling them what's going on, because it stirs the pot, especially when you trying to personally work on things with this person, and now your family don't like them, your friends don't like them, the friends that's real. It's not a good look when everybody's just like, they coming around. So, it's sometimes it's bad vibes. And, you know, y'all just really gotta watch out who you're in a relationship with. That's all. So yeah, to answer y'all question, well, to answer that question, I'm single, and I'm single because I learned my worth, which I should have learned a long time ago. But ish happens. I'm still learning. I'm still young. I have the rest of my life to find somebody to fall in love and get proposed to and get married and have a beautiful family with. So I ain't even think about all that right now. But that's the answer. Number 12. What is your sexual orientation? Listen, okay? I like what I like. I don't like labels, but I like females and I like males. So, what does that mean? No, it doesn't mean I'm bisexual. I am sapiosexual. What is that? I'm not attracted to you physically. I'm attracted to you mentally. I like to have into intellectual conversations with people. So if I can't connect with you on an intellectual level, if I can't have a real conversation with you, then I don't know if me and you could bangs, homie. Whether you're a female or a male, I need to understand you and you need to understand me. We need to be here at all times. The physical attraction is one thing. The sexual attraction is another thing. But that's not all a relationship is based on. I need to know that when me you are together, excuse me, you and I are together, I need to know that if something happens, God forbid, you know what to do, and vice versa. I need to know I'm safe. And that's not always going to come with somebody that looks good or that's a scammer or whatever the case may be. So, to answer that question, yes, I am a sapiosexual. And if you guys, want to ask me some more questions about that, feel free to comment. Follow me on social media. I'm going to leave all of that in the description box below. Y'all already know that, though. But yeah, IG, Snapchat, Facebook, Twitter, all of that, everything. Let me know how y'all feel about me being sapiosexual. I mean, it's really not going to make me know, never mind, because I'm still going to be sapiosexual. But I want to know how y'all feel. Or if you have any questions on it. Or even if you're not comfortable with telling people your sexuality, feel free to tell me. I don't judge. I like them all. Black, blue, orange, green, white, it don't matter. Next to last question. What is the worst sign you've ever dated? Hands down, Sagittarius. Hands down. It wasn't even like me and this person dated. That's the funny part. Me and him was just talking for a while. It was just bad. The whole situation was terrible. Terrible. Never again. Never again. I mean, every sign has their different little knickknacks and tic tacs. Patty whack had a bone. I'm joking, y'all. But anyways, every sign has their little things that they deal with. Shoot, I'm a Virgo. I ain't perfect. Nobody is. But Sagittarius, sorry, gotta go. So that's my answer. And the last question is, how do you keep a man? Real funny. If I knew how to answer that, I would have one, okay? Thank you guys for watching. I hope that you enjoyed my video, and I hope that you guys will tune in to the next one. I love you guys with all my heart, and I'm so happy that you guys chose this video. It's Chrissy Angel, and I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.